I mentioned that this might be my favorite Jim Irsay moment, the Colts owner who passed away yesterday in Los Angeles at the age of 65. And it took place a couple of years ago, I believe 2022. And Jim Irsay said that he believes there's merit to remove Daniel Snyder as the owner of the Commanders. They were at their NFL Fall League meetings in New York. And he said, hopefully you could get 24 out of 32 owners who would agree with him. And Irsay's comments came less than a week after ESPN.com published an article that detailed Daniel Snyder's alleged efforts to influence other owners and the league office to allow him to keep the team. Snyder told people close to him that he had negative information on fellow NFL owners, league executives, and the commissioner. Irsay told reporters he couldn't care less. He believed that Daniel Snyder needed to be out of the NFL. We make way for Mike Florio, Pro Football Talk Live co-host. You can see it Monday through Friday prior to this show on Peacock, and the author of Father of Mine, Son of Mine, available in e-book form on Amazon for 99 cents. Mike, your thoughts on Jim Irsay?
He was one of a kind, Dan, and Chris and I were trying to find any other owner over the years that was as overwhelmingly authentic in all ways. He said what he believed. He did so many good things without seeking any type of publicity. Tony Dungy told us a great story earlier today about how when Tony was the coach in his first year in 2002, his dad would come to the home games. And Jim said, well, just have him fly on the plane to the road game. So in 2003, every road game, Tony's with his dad, and his dad passed after that season. Just a little gesture like that, just caring about other people. And he was gregarious. He was different. He was himself. He helped address the stigma as it relates to mental health. He was very adamant about that. I just think that he was one of a kind. He cared about his team. He cared about his players. You never hear any Colts players complain about the way they were treated by Jim Irsay. So the league is lesser for him. And I'm glad you read that quote. He was the only one who was willing to break ranks and say what needed to be said. And what he said in October of 2022 needed to be said. And I think it contributed to the groundswell to make change. So Commanders fans should be feeling very, very grateful, and they should have a special place in their own hearts for Jim Irsay, because without that, I don't know what happens. Maybe it would have happened anyway, but you have to respect that he was willing to step aside from the club and say what needed to be said.